Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my picks from the China Glaze Holiday collection for 2019. This is the Sesame Street Holiday collection and it was created in honor of their 50th anniversary. It is a 12-piece collection, and out of the 12, I was only interested in half of it. But with that being said, I only have 5 polishes to share with you today. The 6th one that I'm very interested in, I unfortunately haven't been able to get my hands on it. It's just always sold out. So the one shade that I do not have to share with you today is in the shade Celebrate, and it is a glitter topper. It is a gold and green topper on a clear base, and it looks so pretty. It will definitely be a unique addition to my stash, so I hope that I can find it sooner rather than later, because I know especially when they are special collections, they tend to sell out, and I don't think they're going to be around forever. So with that being said, if you've been interested in picking up any of the polishes from this collection, I recommend that you start hunting them down now. Here's a quick look at the 5 polishes that I did manage to get my hands on, and I picked mine up on Ulta's website. They had them on sale recently for like $3.50 or something like that. And like I said, I managed to get my hands on 5 out of the 6 that I really wanted. So I'm very happy to have them, very happy to share some swatches with you guys, as well as some live application. So without any further ado, let's dig in, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the polish that I swatched first. When I look at this complete collection, it's no doubt this is a very shimmery, sparkly collection. But this one, in my opinion, was the most unique of the bunch. This beautiful polish is in the shade Fa-La-Ah-Ah-Ahh. Sorry, I had to read it really slow because I've been reading it wrong the whole time. So I just figured if I read it slow, it might come out right, which it did. Maybe it didn't sound really good, but it came out right. This is a beautiful shimmering purple. It is a full coverage shimmer polish, as you can see. And what really got me was, first of all, the shade of purple is gorgeous, but that gold shimmer that's in there as well, you guys, it's stunning. I am head over heels in love with what China Glaze has been doing this year. They have been giving us some unique polishes that when you own a lot of indies, they might not be like 100% unique, but for the drugstore marketplace, these are definitely very unique. This was the year that China Glaze made it to the top of my favorite mainstream brand. It's just, they've been killing it. And I forgot to mention, they do have special caps for this collection, which I think they're so cute. And it's definitely something extra that China Glaze likes to do with their collections, and I do appreciate that. So Fa-La-Ah-Ah-Ahh was opaque for me in 3 coats. It is a thin formula, but not runny. As I was applying this polish, I noticed that it was self-leveling really nicely, which again, it prevented the polish from flooding my cuticle or the sides of the nail. It is thin, but I guess it's shimmer polish, you guys. It has to be a little bit thin so that you can see all those sparkly shimmers come through. And I think the formula is perfect for this type of finish. I find this to be a very multitasking polish. I feel like you can wear 1 coat on your nails and just be okay with that. It would just be like a light wash of color. I think that would look so lovely. Even though it did take 3 coats to be fully opaque, I find that if you're not picky, you might be able to get away with 2, because the shimmer is so strong that it's very distracting. So if you do end up having some visible nail line, the focus will not necessarily be on that nail line. It would be on the shimmer. So it's very eye-catching, and I feel like if you really want to save up your bottle, you'll be fine in 2 coats. Unless you have longer nails than me, which probably most of y'all do right now, since I do have bad breaks. I mean, that's why my nails are naked right now. Even if you do end up having to go the whole way with the 3 coats, you will not be disappointed. This is a stunning polish. Very easy to remove, but of course, some of those gold shimmers are gonna wanna hang around on your skin. So just be careful. Try not to go crazy with your cotton round or whatever it is that you use to remove polish, because some of the shimmers are gonna want to hang around in your skin. With that being said, on my swatch picture today, you're seeing 3 coats of Falala-Ah-Ah-Ahh. Up next, we have this beautiful, unique shade. Again, this is in the shade Giggling All the Way. This polish is not a pink, it's not a red, it's a little bit of both, and it's a foil finish. This was the one shade in the whole collection that I thought was not very holiday-like, but once you apply it, it is so holiday. Like, it's so foily, definitely eye-catching, and I love this shade. It's so unique. And the best news is that this polish has a perfect formula. two super easy coats to be fully opaque, but I'm gonna insert a parenthesis here because in my live application video on my first coat, I went into heavy, I overloaded my brush, and of course, when you do that, you're gonna create a mess, which is what I did. But when I went back and removed all that mess and did my swatch photos, I had absolutely no issues with the formula. Again, sorry that you had to see me create a mess on that first coat, but that was user error. It has nothing to do with the great formula, so please don't judge the polish by my first coat application. As you can see, the second coat went out really smoothly because that's how it truly applies on all the nails. If you want something unique, something that's not necessarily super holiday out there, but it definitely works because it's so foily, I highly recommend this one. Giggling all the way. It's stunning, and I love the name too. Up next, we have a dark glittery polish. This is in the shade Since 1969, and this, I don't want to say it's charcoal because even here with my ring light, it looks, it's so hard to describe, you guys. It is a charcoal, but not your average charcoal. There's definitely something super special about this polish. And I knew I was gonna love this polish because I love dark nails, but after wearing it, I love it so much more than I could have ever imagined. This polish took 3 coats to be fully opaque, and as you can see, it does go on a little bit sheer on that first coat, but it builds up really nicely. There is so much glitter and sparkle in this polish that your nails are like twinkling under every light. It's just stunning, you guys. It has an amazing consistency, and even though, like I mentioned, it goes a little bit sheer, it self-levels really nicely, which makes it a joy to apply. And I'm sorry, I think I said at the beginning that it took 3 coats to be fully opaque, but as I'm reading my notes, I just realized it actually took only 2 coats on my shorter nails. But I can see that if you have longer nails, you're gonna definitely need that third one. But like I mentioned, the formula is so well done that I don't think you would have an issue applying those 3 coats. And the color payoff is stunning, you guys. So sparkly, so beautiful. If you've been on the fence about a dark polish for the holiday season, I think this one might change your mind. And if you're just like, no, I can't do this kind of shade for the holiday season, then save it for New Year. I am 99.9% sure that this is gonna be my New Year's Eve polish. It's just so festive, so sparkly, guys. I cannot express how much I love this polish. Highly recommend. Again, on my swatch picture, you're gonna see 2 coats with the glossy top coat, and surprisingly, even though it's very shimmery and glittery, removal was not that hard. I am so happy that China Glaze decided to put this topper in this collection. This is in the shade On the Nice list, and it is a red bar glitter topper. I love bar glitter, you guys. Here's your quick close-up, and you can clearly see all those bar glitters, but there's also like very tiny hex glitters. They're metallic red as well, and it's all in a clear base. As I was watching some review videos on this collection, some of the bloggers mentioned that they thought their base was slightly tinted. I don't find that mine is. Well, at least right now, it's not. I think it's a clear base, but if that's the case, maybe over time, the red tint on this metallic glitters might slightly tint the base color. So just be aware of that when you purchase a glitter topper like this. With that being said, you're only gonna see 1 coat on my live swatch application. These are polishes that I buy for the purpose of using them as toppers. Of course, you can always build them up, sponge the glitter on to get full opacity. But since that's not the way I will wear them, that's not the way I'm showing them in this video today, guys. I think the glitter distribution in this polish is amazing. It's holiday in a bottle. I love it so much. I didn't have to do any fishing, any swirling, or any sort of glitter manipulation for this polish. It's just a really nice topper. So my swatch picture today, you're only seeing 1 coat as a topper, and then I added a glossy top coat to finish the look. And the last polish that I have to share with you today is another glitter topper. This is in the shade A Grouchy New Year. Holiday in a bottle kind of topper. You see all those green hex glitters and some big holographic glitters, which I'm so glad my ring light is catching for you guys. I mean, look at that. It's so sparkly, so festive. This is another topper that is on a clear base, but again, it might get tinted over time, but as for now, it was a clear base for me. It didn't affect the other polishes that I layered over it at all. It was just applying glitters. And with that being said, I found that the glitter distribution in this polish is good, not as well as the bar glitter in my opinion. I feel like you are gonna have to do some placement with the big hex glitters, like the big ones. They kind of want to stock on top of one another, so you kind of have to move your brush around to make sure you spread them nicely. The metallic green glitters, they spread out super nice. It's just the bigger hex holographic glitters that I had some issues with, but nothing major. Just be patient with it. It's a glitter, and just be aware of that. I love this topper so much. I'm so glad I have it, you guys. It's just, China Glaze has been killing it. I'm overall just a big fan of their glitter mixes, and the two that I got from this collection are no disappointment. They just know how to do glitter combos for those of us that love the glitter and the shine and the obnoxious, beautiful, sparkly glitter manis, which I'm a big fan of. I'm pretty sure that with sponging or with 3 coats, you can get this glitter fully opaque. On my live application video, I just show you the kind of glitters you get without having to do anything funny. However, on my swatch picture, I did decide to do some swirling just to get the most glitter out, to show you how much it can actually be built in one coat if you like swirl and put your bottle upside down. I just wanted to show that with you guys. So that's what you're seeing on my swatch picture. 1 coat of a Grouchy New Year over a red polish, and then of course sealed with the glossy top coat. All right guys, so those are 5 of my 6 picks from this beautiful holiday collection from China Glaze. I gotta say, this was my favorite collection release from mainstream brands. I love it. China Glaze has my heart right now. Love the caps, love the inspiration, love how sparkly it is. So perfect for this time of the year. And yeah, I hope to get my hands on that other polish that I'm missing. There were definitely more glitters in this collection. Like I said, it was a very sparkly collection overall, but I feel like I already own those other polishes in some form or another. I only picked up the ones that were the most unique to my stash, but if you picked up anything different from me, please let me know in the comments down below. If you feel like there's one that I should really reconsider and add to my wish list, also let me know, you guys. I love hearing your recommendations. I love what China Glaze did in collab with Sesame Street this year. If you remember, they also released the summer collection, the You Do Hue collection, which if you're interested in picking up my picks, which honestly was most of the collection, I will link that video in the description box for you guys. As always, don't forget to leave me your recommendations from this collection or any other China Glaze collection that I maybe should look at, especially glitter toppers. Let me know. I'm always on the hunt. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next one.